Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is a profile on Howard Gentry, Jr., who is the vice mayor for the city of Nashville, Tennessee. And of course, Howard Gentry, Jr., let me welcome you, Mr. Gentry, to this show this morning and to say that we're delighted to have you, but you've been with us so many more other times. As a matter of fact, you were with us long before you became involved in politics.
Right.
When you were doing small things in a real sense at Tennessee State University, and then you went and became involved in the athletic program and on. So let's start talking about some of the things that you've been involved in, and some of the things that not only are you involved in terms of politics, but some of the other social things that you wish to see happen and some of the other things that you're doing. In order to do that, let's have you to give our audience sort of an overview of your background and some of the things that you've been involved in that eventually led you to the vice mayor position in Nashville, and then we'll talk about other things, including your candidacy for the mayor of the city of Nashville.
Well, thank you, and again, I'm happy to be on your show, and I have been here numerous times, and it's always a joy. It's just an honor that you'd ask me. I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, and very fortunate to be able to grow up on the campus of Tennessee State University. My parents were both employed there. My mother was an instructor, and my father was an instructor, head coach, then athletics director. And so my life as a young kid all the way up through my adult years has been associated with Tennessee State University, but it's also been a life that has been associated with Nashville, Tennessee. I have grown up with Nashville, and we've come a long way. There was a time in Nashville that it was a little tough for a guy that looked like me, but Nashville has changed. Times have changed, and I've been blessed and fortunate to be able to rise to the level of vice mayor. I was educated in Nashville. I went through the public school systems. Went to Pearl High School, very proud of attending Pearl High School, Washington Junior High. And I was able during those years to really get a quality education totally, not just math, science, English, and history, but also get an opportunity to be mentored by great leaders, great teachers within this community. So I've been blessed over my 54 years here in Nashville, and I'm still being blessed.
Very good. And of course, you know, I understand that you have some ambitions toward being the mayor of the city of Nashville. And your candidacy, I also understand, was announced a couple of months ago. Why don't you say something about coming to a decision in reference to why you would want to be the mayor of the city of Nashville?
Well, you know, you never know what life is going to have in store for you. And that is why I guess my dad and my mother always told me to be prepared for whatever comes your way. And that's why education was so important in my home, and why experiences were very important. I was always politically involved and politically aware because my mother was involved and friends around us, and we worked in campaigns over my entire lifetime, really not knowing that I was going to get involved personally in the political side as a politician, as an elected official. But then again, I have been in jobs my entire life where leadership was necessary, jobs that dealt with the community, from my banking years to being an insurance agent, even and running an insurance agency, and also being a car salesman. I tell people all the time that those 3 years as a car salesman taught me more than you can ever imagine.
You talk about that all the time.
Yeah, that was the first day. And you know, some people politically say, maybe you need to keep car salesman off your resume. No, they don't understand that that was a crossroad in my life. And I took on a job after being president of an insurance agency as a car salesman. And that's the first time in my life that I was really dependent upon my my own abilities. In other words, if you didn't sell cars, you didn't get paid. Being the president of an insurance agency, you always had that salary. But in the car business, I didn't. And so I had to develop a skill to be able to convince somebody to buy my product because everybody else was selling too. And also I had to understand the whole process. And that was a time in my life where really I stood on my own 2 feet, and my production was the sole source of me eating and my family eating, and it was a great experience.
Okay, Mayor, let's take this first commercial break, after which we'll come back and we'll give you an opportunity to continue this conversation. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. We're talking to Vice Mayor